Don't worry, I'll let you know it before I open.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so
Are we live?
yeah, we're live.
Okay,
We're
cool.
actually live.
We're live. Welcome to One and Oddcast, episode 127.
It's weird we're all together.
Yeah, it's we had some special things going on, so it's a live show a bit earlier. So if you're watching it later, then welcome. Anthony, why don't you just real quick show them what they're because they can see by the title. So just give them a taste.
Yeah.
of
As you
what's
can
coming
see,
here in a second.
Anthony is the only one really on the camera. It's because
Anthony decided to kill himself.
I got the one chip challenge. I found this at the gas station. It cost me $8. And so I'm not yet.
Okay.
The show is unopened. It is perfectly thing. And as a matter of fact, this is the thing that says I destroyed the one chip challenge.
Got the fucking grim goddamn Reaper right there on the goddamn thing.
I'm going to hand this to Mike because I want Mike to
Hold on to it to make sure that you actually do it.
Yeah, and I want you to be able to hand it to me when you think that I
Have earned it.
have earned it.
All right.
I have a timer.
You have 10 minutes, right? Once you start.
An hour is the max, but
Okay.
10 minutes is the minimum you're supposed to
Okay.
be able to do without eating or drinking anything. So that's what I'm going to do. And we're just going to have a regular podcast with
Anthony will be crying for most of it.
I got Kleenex.
Anthony will be dying.
No drink, no food. All right, I'm going to open it.
Go ahead. Oh.
All right. Oh, the chip is black.
Yeah. What color do you think it was gonna be?
Oh, like. Oh.
Should we let's get you a plate.
Anthony, bring a little closer. There you go. Yeah, show
Oh,
the people.
look
Show
at-
the people.
That
how
is
beautiful
not
fucking thing.
black. That is red.
That's death.
That is dark,
Death.
dark red.
That is so dark it looks black.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
holding it with
that's a red I've never seen
as
in my life.
minimal fingers as I can. This is for. I'm going to put Fiend Gas. I'm just putting the container. Oh, you have the chip. I'm gonna pick that up with his fingers because it's already tainted. All right.
I don't smell
So,
anything hot.
Before you
so-
do that,
Oh, maybe I lied.
Jared Minikheim,
Michael Kennedy.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Anthony's gonna die.
He's about to be our resident Grim Reaper. Oh, he's going right for it.
going right in like a champ.
We're both fail. It doesn't taste good.
Did you start your timer?
Oh, I need my thumb.
Anthony's gonna die.
It's
It's
30 seconds in. It's
No.
fine.
the worst part. Actually, I'll have it right here.
Uh-huh.
The chip is super stale.
Yep.
All right. So, oh,
Yep. So Anthony's starting.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
why Anthony dies?
there's so much left already.
So why Anthony does. Michael, are you caught up on your what ifs?
I see. No. So here's the thing. I watched the first episode with Captain Carter. It was. Yeah.
Yeah, there's food I can't swallow that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I watched Captain Carter. Oh. And I watched the second one.
Good
Oh.
camera placement.
You gonna go throw up?
Now, there's moisture. There's so much saliva in my mouth.
Oh my god, I can't right now. Oh my god.
It's been 1 minute, and I want to die.
Yep.
I've put the microphone right in front of you. So.
His nose is just like running. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
He's
baby.
crying. Is it bad, Anthony? Does it burn?
Oh, it burns so much.
Do you want to go? No?
I gotta make 10 minutes.
For clarification, Anthony decided to do this because
Yeah.
of a 10-minute.
He's got it in his beard now,
Challenge.
too.
Oh god, this may be the grossest thing we ever do.
Oh my god.
This is the grossest thing
Yeah,
we've
this
ever done.
is nasty. Anyway, I watched the second one. Can you get it out of your beard too, bud? There you go. Oh, nope.
Eat it or yeet it.
He yeeted it.
Yeeted it.
Oh, you can hear it in the
You
back.
yeeted it. Yeeted.
So
Yay.
I feel so bad for him right now. I don't know why he thought this was gonna be a good idea.
Stop the timer, please.
What?
Stop the timer.
I already did.
Okay, thank you.
You got about 2 minutes.
Oh.
Hang on, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just hang on. Sorry. Keep getting distracted by a bunch of people.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Anthony.
it's fine. So I just keep getting distracted by him throwing up. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I watched Captain Carter, and no, yeah, you say that.
I'm good.
No, you're not.
No, I eat shit.
Quality. We don't recommend. Oh, Anthony looks like death. He looks like absolute death.
Anthony's
He's
dead.
dead. Absolute death. Sorry, guys.
The worst part was the ship was very big,
Yeah.
so couldn't get all of my mouth.
Oh God! Holy shit! Oh,
But,
little spicy.
Little spicy.
Yeah.
The spicy meatball.
That's the most disgusting thing we've ever done. You're gonna want to rinse off your beard. It's all in your beard, bud.
no, I went ahead.
Woo!
We're trying. Every time I try to talk, you
trying, but we
spit
just
puke.
keep hearing you
keep
die.
throwing up. It's not funny. I don't mean to laugh at your thing.
It's actually very funny.
It's hard for me not to, and I'm sorry, my
Despite
friend.
my demeanor,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying myself.
This does not look enjoyable.
I will never do this challenge.
I will never do that
I
in my
will
life.
never in a million years do that.
I can't believe yeah, so you
I'm
know,
having such a burst, volatile, immediate reaction.
That was like 2 minutes in. Here, let's get you. Still got a bunch of stuff in your beard, but let's get you clean
Hi.
for the camera.
No, I want him to see a lot.
I'll throw my little.
oh God. Oh God!
That's so bad. It's so nice. It's so nice.
Okay. Almost immediately.
Almost
He
immediately.
couldn't chew it. He spit it out, and then like it just went so far downhill from there.
My lips are burning.
No shit.
My body.
Your body hates you.
Oh yeah, let me tell you. Last time I had such a guttural reaction
Yeah.
was I had a spoonful of salt,
Yeah.
and you know your body's like, no, that's too much salt. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just want to say so. The corner of my mouth.
Yeah, where it rubbed.
Yeah, where I rubbed right there, super spicy. I have the whole back half of the tongue
Yep.
and the bottom of the tongue.
Yeah.
This is the aftermath. Anthony eating ice cream.
He did not destroy the one chip challenge though, so
Nope.
that's it's gonna be no bueno for this time.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll try
understandable.
again next year. Probably not.
So Anthony, did you order the chip?
No, he bought it at a gas station.
Which probably explains why it was.
Yeah,
super
that probably
stale.
explains a lot.
It's probably
think-
last year's.
I think if it wasn't so fucking stale as well,
Yeah, you had to chew it. You had to
yeah,
work for
I had
it.
to work with.
You had to really work for it. Oh, and
Yeah.
Anthony's wearing a Nicktoons shirt too.
Oh, whoa.
I just want to say real quick that it literally burnt the speech impediment out of him.
Yeah, I mean,
He can't talk.
Yeah, Anthony can't make cohesive sentences.
I have to host a podcast after this.
Yeah. So we're talking about what if.
So
Oh god. I watched the first episode with Captain Carter and it was good. I watched the second episode and I understand why you guys say nothing's gonna ever be as good as the second episode, right? Yeah. That's where I am.
they the fact that they it wasn't the same story, but just like, oh, someone else is the same.
Yeah.
That's what makes it good.
Yeah.
The longer I talk, the more it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
You're moving the pepper around.
Yep.
Its functionality is just gone. Oh.
So,
Oh god, look how wet my face
Oh,
is.
you
you
are
are
soaked.
I can't sweat, and that's my
Yeah,
fingers
you
up.
might want to shower after this podcast. me and Jared will play some video games while you take a quick shower and go on.
clean yourself up, you filthy animal.
Yeah. Your eyes are so bloodshot.
Yeah,
too.
you're fucked.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
no, they've gotten like better and better as the more they've come out.
Mhm.
The last one they did, for me personally, I don't know if there's any way to top that.
Doctor Strange one was very good.
That was my favorite one so far because it does more than the other ones have, and from what I've seen, it like alludes to things that may actually be affecting the MCU.
It also reminds me of the Time Machine movie. Which
Yeah,
I love that movie.
Yeah, it has it follows that story.
To use the time stone to do a bunch of shit.
Uh-huh.
It goes very far, very
Okay.
quick. But no, so they've been really fun. Also, I have something I wanted to talk about.
Huh?
So I watched the Witcher animated movie they made.
So good.
fucking
so good.
amazing.
Fucking Nightmare of a Wolf is so fucking good.
It's all about Vesemir,
Yep.
how he became a Witcher, and how he became the mentor of Geralt and the other last few Witchers.
how
It's the
he-
whole story of what
How
happened.
how Vesemir became like the sole Witcher for a while,
Mhm. It's a really good fucking movie.
and it does a really good job explaining like why there's no more Witchers and
Mhm.
how the Witcher is made and shit like that.
That is one thing. I only know things from The Witcher by the games, and there wasn't really from what I remember, there wasn't really a showing
Right.
of how they made a Witcher. It's always like they talk about it, like, oh, the Trial of the Grass is like they do this, that, but they never really show you.
Right.
This movie taking you into how Vesemir got to become a Witcher shows you exactly what it was, and that was so fucked.
Uh-huh.
That is fucked.
Uh-huh.
But no, it's really good. If you haven't
So
seen
good.
it, highly recommend it.
So good.
I haven't seen it though.
Highly recommend it. It was really fucking good.
I watched it after watching the third rewatch of the Witcher series. I went through it again, and then I watched it. It's just getting in his beard and everywhere. Yeah, he's gonna shower after this, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're not gonna take him out of the house like that.
No, you should have just brought the entire pint over.
The thing is, I didn't want to like put my spoon in the whole pine cake
Yeah.
and eat all of it,
Yeah,
so that way it's not tainted.
fair.
But for the most part, like it's just lingering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
now it's annoying.
yeah, it's more annoying
Yeah,
than
now it's
than
pissing you off.
because not that it doesn't hurt, because it feels like I'm holding fire in my mouth. But it is just more annoying because it's just like, all right, I'm good. I learned my lesson. I found out what the definition of hubris was.
Yeah,
Yo,
Yeah.
hubris.
I'm glad I put the whole thing in my mouth and didn't try to bite it.
yeah.
Because if I think I tried to bite it, it wouldn't work out.
No,
Uh,
I don't think a corner of your lips would be on fire.
I'm gonna
right
get
now,
some
though.
ice cream though.
Yeah.
Actually, this is sorbet. There's no dairy.
oh. Anyway, so no, that was really good.
Yeah. I
Um,
enjoyed it. I fully enjoyed it. Yeah, I like the mythology and shit behind The Witcher. It's really cool. So
so with that,
Uh-huh.
while Anthony tries to help save himself, we have some updates.
Yep.
Some things that are going to be changing up. Some things are going to be happening. You all right? No.
Just see him. He's got tears in his eyes, and he's like, milk. so good.
Long words are hard.
Milk.
So my tongue is starting to go numb, which tells me that my tongue's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like your body's shutting down from the reaction, huh?
That was all my milk.
I told you not to drink milk.
We're gonna go get milkshakes after this. Please continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Whoop! Dropped all the.
Oh,
napkins.
yeah!
It's fine. We got a really jerry-rigged system up here, so
Yeah.
It's
We're
fine.
doing it.
there it is. We push it back a little bit there.
Uh,
Fine.
so I, Jokey Pants, Jerry Bennicom here. I'm moving essentially closer to everybody.
Yeah.
With the beginning of next month. So we're gonna be doing something that we haven't done in over a year.
It's true.
Anthony's come back with us more ice cream. It's something that we had a lot of fun doing, and that everybody's been begging me to do more of, or at least like saying like they would enjoy the idea. And I just kept putting it off.
It is a very fun idea.
It's it's hard to know if you're being actually serious or being a sarcastic dick because you're just in so much pain you can't convey anything with your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Except for pain.
The pain and the suffering is all that your eyes
so
are.
bad.
Huh?
They're like puffed up, just ready to die.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, I like spicy foods, by the way.
Anthony does.
I've trained my whole life for this. But what are we doing, Jared?
So we did Odd Quest.
Yep.
It was rather hard to do because everybody was further away. We didn't have all the things that we do now with like multiple mics and different setups and things we've kind of figured out as we've gone. Yeah, that's what you look like. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Just sadness.
It's sad. It's just sad. You said anything to Heather?
Oh, yeah.
You're the
Uh-huh.
embodiment of torture.
I bring it on, fiend. I challenge you.
That's something else I'll bring up here. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a second D&D season. It's gonna be a mini season, something that I had brought up before.
Yep.
But then the Chucklefucks
Yep.
decided, oh, you want to okay characters like that, like okay, yeah, whatever. And then they made Looney Tune characters. And I was like, what the fuck?
That have since evolved.
Yeah.
So
We'll still need session 0.
yeah, we'll still need session 0.
So with that,
Yep.
we'll be having the mini season come up. For Oddtober, there won't be Odd Chat. And I know there's going to be some people who are like, oh, but no, shut the fuck up.
We run out of shit to talk about on Odd Chat. So
It's,
like here's the thing. When I jumped on the podcast, it was at the beginning of the pandemic. And there was still a backlog of shit to talk about. Nothing's happened for 2 fucking years.
Yeah, that is the.
We barely get a Marvel movie every fucking year now. So
I mean, there's always like news and things, but
Yes.
it's so nitpicky that I'd have to stockpile for that whole week, and we would just never be able to end.
and we don't live
so
interesting
much.
lives. I mean, this
No.
is the most interesting thing I've done in a while.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
You know the best part about
Yeah.
immediately throwing it up? I'm not digesting it,
no,
so I'm not going to deal with as big of the aftermath.
no. Immediately throwing it up. It's just such an immediate reaction.
Just immediate.
There's so much saliva, and then you're like, nope. They started running.
The problem is also I have a really bad gag reflex.
Uh-huh.
So when I kept spitting up saliva,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
my body's like, no, you're clearly sick. Something is wrong.
Time
Out.
to jettison this.
It must leave.
Also,
Show me what it's got.
That's fine. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Jared. To continue.
So Odd Chat, I think very well what I'm going to end up doing. This one's going to have a bit more stuff going on with it. Friend of ours, James. Some of you may know him on Twitter, Oregon Beyond the Box, as Husk. I've been talking to him. He's going to give voice to some characters of this that I think he could have a lot of fun doing. I know there's some people that he can do. I've restructured this story around Looney Tune-esque things now because I was like, you know what? A serious thing, like more serious like I was doing isn't going to work for this now.
It would have worked just fine.
it would have.
It wouldn't have worked for me. So I've made it more Looney Tunes.
Oh,
You'll
we
see
would've
what I
railroad-
mean.
We would have railroaded you 100% of the time.
Yeah, I know. So that's going to be taking place at Odd Chat, our mini season here, to give you guys a look at kind of the things we want to go with there. And if you like it, patreon.com, because that way helping us, we can do more stuff.
And I feel like it's going to go smoother because we're all going to be in person this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it works out better to do the mini season now and do everything because, yeah, we're in person. It's just easier to manage.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feeling better? You look better than you
It's
did.
hard to
but
breathe, but other than that,
The tongue is the most painful part.
The lips,
Lips are subsided.
the nose.
it's all the shit in his beard too. Don't try to wipe it out. It's hard and crusty now. Just do it at the very end. Go wash your face real good. Yeah.
But no, I'm doing.
So that's a little update for you guys. The Odd Chat won't be in October, which is going to be weird, but I'll have something in there, whether it's best dubs, maybe I'll show you like some of that mini season. Just depends, but there's more that's going to be going into this one, so I'm hoping you guys will enjoy it.
Absolutely well.
I can't stop looking at your shirt. I love that shirt.
Yeah, look at the shirt, not the face.
Anyway, keep getting winked at. I feel like there's one other update there. Oh yeah, the Fiend. I keep getting distracted by how much pain here. Fiend Gods, my father. We're gonna have an interview with him with Oddtober 2. I've already talked. He's on board with it. He likes to talk about his books and whatnot.
Of course, it's free publicity. So
Well, yeah. I'm pretty much at the end of it. But hopefully Anthony can read at least some of it before we get him on. But we'll see. Either way, we're gonna get him on. We're gonna interview him. What are you eating now?
it's hot dog bun. He's just eating bread to try to absorb the heat.
But you can't skip lunch. You can't do that. He's just eating hot dog buns.
Honestly,
Yeah.
has awoken something in me because I can taste this bun. I cannot normally taste hot dog.
It burnt off that layer of bullshit for his taste buds and opened everything up.
You've opened the
He's
door.
going to be experiencing food for the first time.
Not a good combo. I'll be honest.
No shit. Okay, it's fine.
Imagine. So yeah, there's some updates for you guys.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, Anthony. So a little thing here.
Yep.
Sorry, I have to unlock my phone because I knew I need it.
I'll give the one chip challenge a 1 out of 10.
Okay, let's rephrase that. You give the stale gas station one chip that you found, and we're like, that'll be great. You give that a 1
I
out
don't
of
think
10.
it's stale. I think it's just the pepper and the humidity and the heat of it just caused.
Sorry, I just eating the
Okay.
pepper. And then you're talking about it, and my brain's going back. to it.
Okay. Go ahead, Jared. Move on. No, we can-
PTSD.
Yeah.
Please. So you guys are somewhat familiar with comic characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part.
This is a comic.
And then I'll fucking kill you.
I'm already dead, man.
That's fine.
That's true. You did just die. But anyway, with DC and Marvel, boys. Actually, no. There is one more thing. Sorry, my mind blanked on this. Supposedly, there's all these rumors and things coming out now. A lot of things are kind of getting stirred up because of Shang-Chi, I guess, because there was a lot of things they hinted at.
Yeah.
People are thinking that Doctor Strange is not Doctor Strange in the next Spider-Man movie.
Mephisto, right?
People go to the Mephisto thing as a joke, but
Yeah.
like as a serious aside, though, they think there is something wrong with him by the way, like his demeanor.
Okay.
If that makes any, because I guess people have been breaking down that trip. Like people analyze shit.
They overanalyze shit.
They do, but they're saying maybe something's wrong with him. Maybe because I guess the Doctor Strange episode there, the way they did things, it looked like he was maybe like some kind of Infinity Stone or something, like something that would come up later.
Yeah.
Because they're very particular about why they do things and making him a gem. They're like, is that something that, whatever. Apparently, something about his demeanor in that trailer. He's not as serious as we've seen him in all the other movies because he's always had this tone about him about like, you don't do this, don't do that. Like we have to do this or that, whatever. And they're like, he was very much more like, we can break some rules. Who gives a shit? We don't have to pay attention to everything.
Right.
And they said that was leaning more towards the Strange that we saw in the What If episode, where he's just kind of like, we don't have to follow every rule. There's something I need to do.
Oh, God, I hope I don't.
Yeah, I don't put a whole lot of faith in that.
Yeah, I don't either. Mainly because WandaVision, it really showed how people overanalyze stuff and be like, it's clearly this. Everything's going.
Well,
to
that's
this.
why I bring it up, because I figure you guys would have some input with that, because we've been seeing that a lot lately. Especially like Charlie Cox for Spider-Man, they've been analyzing the shit out of the lawyer thing, whatever, and I'm like, man, they don't give you anything. How do you even say
Plus,
that's him?
Now, not to be rude or anything, or insensitive, but why would the blind man have all this paper?
He raises a good point.
I
though.
mean, if it's Braille, he wouldn't slam it down so dramatically, because
Probably not.
I don't think Tom Holland Spider-Man can read Braille.
you don't know what Peter Parker can and cannot do.
That's true, I don't. but if it was his paperwork, it'd be like, well, I can't read this because it's paper, but
Right.
this is supposedly. So, as much as I'd love it to be Matt Murdock, especially Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock, I'm Eve Little Faith.
It's gonna be Ben Affleck. It's gonna show up fucking nowhere.
That
He's
would
like,
be
"Fuck it.
so
They didn't,
fucking
they
hilarious.
didn't want me as fucking Batman. I'm back as Daredevil, motherfuckers.
Wake me up inside.
Wake me up.
Wake me.
So
Guys,
good.
why the fuck is Green Lantern trending on Netflix?
Oh,
It's gotten higher and higher and higher.
We just talked about this the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember we talked about it the last time we met up. The past 2 times we met up, because it was like 10, and then Anthony checked it. It was at 3.
Yeah, it was number
Like-
1. Like last night, it was number 1 trending.
Yeah,
in
it's
America.
slowly gotten higher and higher. And I'm like, it's not a great.
But you know what it
movie.
is? It's Free Guy came out, and it's just more Ryan Reynolds shit.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's true. They probably like, hey, Ryan Reynolds was
I
in this.
want to see Ryan Reynolds doing Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
Sorry, someone didn't believe me, so I have to get the link. Oh,
It's got to be painful.
Anthony, I can't imagine the amount of pain you're in.
honestly, I'm not in pain.
He's annoyed.
Honestly, like
It's subsided.
yeah,
at this
no,
point.
it's definitely like the tongue is even like I can talk normal
Yeah.
now.
All right, so
Only took fucking almost half an hour.
yeah.
Like it's still a bit pain, but it's like the dull pain.
It's an annoying burn.
So no, I would say I'm probably gonna be leaking for the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
So if I get up to go blow my nose,
yeah.
but I think I'm subsided.
There's so many better ways to do
Oh,
that.
So I had to try
Go
to.
up and shoot some snot.
I'm leaking.
Oh, it's coming out this.
I know.
So I shared out this story last night, and I even sent it out on Twitter to FWNR. Again, Wilm Hood's YouTube channel. Go check that show out. Me and James put a lot of work into it. I sent out a news story that Sony has decided that if you have PS4 games that are on PS5, they will no longer offer you a free upgrade, except the new Horizon Zero Dawn game. They will give you a free upgrade there.
Which I think is bullshit.
I think it's complete bullshit too, because if I already bought the game for one and I buy a next gen, I would like to be able to just carry that fucking game over and I have to buy it again, which
Yeah.
is what Xbox does.
Yeah.
Sony's not saying no, go fuck yourself. Pay for that copy for that specific console.
I think what happened was Xbox announced that like, hey, yeah, you'll get the free upgrade. Like you don't have to buy it again.
because it's smart.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to pay double.
Yeah. And then Sony's like, oh, we'll also do that. Oh, Xbox, the news is subsided. Yeah, we're not doing that. We'll lose money.
Yep.
It's stupid. I hate it.
Like I've bought.
I hate every minute of it.
Sure, I bought Skyrim again.
I do too.
But the biggest thing that sold me over was I didn't have the DLC.
Yeah, I only had one. I think I only had one when I had it before, so I bought the Xbox One edition because they gave me all of it. And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Exactly. That's the only reason why I bought Skyrim game. I think the only game that I bought multiple times was Shovel Knight. I bought that on the Wii U, the Switch, and the Xbox because I very much love that game. It's a very fun game.
I think the only game other than Skyrim I bought more than once is Left 4 Dead,
Well, I mean, yeah, that's different reasons.
which I wish that they would just remaster. Somebody like Valve needs to come back and remaster those two and re-put them out because
Mhm.
those would do better than anything else that they could possibly
I
do.
think so as well.
Other than another Half-Life, that would be their best bet. Because
Yeah.
like all of us that played that have been fucking dying for that game, and it's not backward compatible anymore.
Make sure I don't smell like puke. Yeah, which is very stupid. I mean,
I think it's really dumb too. Back
I-
4 Blood's coming back. You should just make them
No,
reverse compatible.
that's
to-
why. Because Back 4 Blood's coming out, they're like, we're gonna get rid of this backwards compatibility, so you have to play Back 4 Blood.
That doesn't make any sense.
No,
No, it's two
and they-
different companies.
No, it makes it all the same. Yeah, but it's Microsoft. Microsoft will get the money because it's going on Game Pass, so they want you to get Game Pass, so they're getting rid of Left 4 Dead 2. Instead of being like, because if
Except that Left 4
this-
Dead 2 was gone like a year ago or
Well,
more.
games take a long time to develop, man. They know what they're doing. They make
I
money
don't-
first.
I don't know if they fully know what they're doing all the time.
Yeah.
Like Fallout 3 getting taken off for no fucking reason that was on Game Pass. I was almost done with my playthrough again just to do things that I hadn't done before, and they took it off, and I'm like, well, fuck me, I gotta dig out the disc, and then my disc tray stopped working. So I need a new
Yeah.
console too because I'm cheap. I
I
try to save money where I can with it, things like that, because consoles are fucking expensive.
yeah.
but
I'm using
next
my,
gen is impossible.
I'm using my points. I I put about 4,000 points towards the Space Jam next gen console.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the game show. That's right, boys. I planned out a whole game show, and then Anthony brought up a whole thing about a fucking one chip challenge, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
All right, game show.
Yeah, so this is a Jokey Pants special show, and
Yep.
if you've made it this far,
Thank you.
yeah, Anthony did.
If I did, anyone else can. I sound like I was a bit drunk with that. 'Cause
what
my
else?
sinuses are inflated now as well.
Yeah, that's why your eyes got puffy. Yeah. Anyway, this is a technically like a true false statements thing. This is all about Jokey Pants, so you know it's Jokey History Time related.
Mm.
Which one of these 3 things actually happened to me at some point in my life?
All right, so we have me, who I've known you since 2007, and then we have Mike, who is really good at guessing.
Yeah. Is it bees? Bees, right?
Jared, I wish you would have told me this. I would have set up the whole thing where we could have like a system. Like I would have bought like a dry erase board. I would
Yeah,
get-
but I
I only
wanted to be a
have one.
surprise because I didn't want you to be able to think ahead of time of what things I could bring up.
That's fair.
I wanted to catch you off guard on the fly.
That's fair.
So yeah, Anthony has been my friend for a long time.
Almost
Loved
20
me a long
years.
time. Michael hasn't. Michael less.
They're just acquaintances.
10 or 8 years, something like that.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
24. It was before 2014, because that's when I moved to Michigan.
Yeah.
So 2013.
I think so.
I don't know.
No.
Seems like it was
Did
before
you move to
that.
2014?
I did. I came the same. First off, yes, because I started dating Heather in 2014. Second off, I came when Assassin's Creed Unity was out, which was November 11th, 2014.
Guess so.
So it would be,
Damn,
be
all
2013,
those things
2014.
happen so quickly. So anyway,
Yep.
All right, one of 3.
I once took 2 of the other kids from the trailer park to go hunt for crayfish. For those of you crayfish, crawfish, whatever, however you pronounce it. Little mini lobsters in a creek.
Yeah,
For the people who don't know, because I don't know, some people may not have grown up outside, could have grown up in a city, whatever. While doing so, we ran across a bear.
Okay.
Scenario 2, when I was riding my bike trying to show off for a girlfriend, the
I
handlebar.
know this one's out.
It's not true. Trying to show off, the handlebar caught a mailbox, and I flipped over and blacked out because I smashed myself into the fucking sidewalk.
I mean, that is very possible.
Is that why his nose is crooked?
No, I think he was born that way.
Okay.
Oof, rough. So bear blackout.
That was 2 jokes out of
Number
one.
3,
We didn't say anything for the first
No.
one.
Number 3,
Uh-huh.
I once shot a turkey out of my bedroom window in the old house, which was the top floor,
Yep, I remember.
in the field down below, which not short. I'm not sure what it would be in yards, but I know it's not
He is
not
a
a short
notorious
distance.
animal killer. On this
He
podcast.
is.
But
Which
that is
one of
not a
those do you
domesticated-
feel?
that is not a domesticated animal?
Saw a bear, blacked out,
Yeah.
wiping out on bike,
Or killed a turkey.
or killed a turkey from a ridiculous far away.
Okay. So
I mean, the third one is absolutely the most plausible of being. Is this two truths and a lie, or are we figuring out
One-
which
One of
truth.
these is true.
Okay.
well the thing is
I don't think it's the third one because it's too mellow.
yeah, and also I don't think Jason would let Jared have a gun in his room.
Wasn't my gun.
I didn't say it was your gun. I just said a gun.
I mean, he let me shoot guns. Why do you think?
Again,
why do you think I'm a
The
decent
second
shot?
one, it's cute that he's trying to convince us that he had a girlfriend at one point. in
Yeah,
time.
that is something that I mean he was a player. but-
Hang on. How old were you when this stunt happened?
I would have known Anthony
Okay,
because he was around
It's
eighth,
possible.
ninth grade.
plausible, huh?
It's plausible. The thing
Did he always have an 11.5-foot dick? Or
oh yeah, it
dick?
was notoriously big even back in high school.
It's not, nobody knew back
Saw
then.
it at the
Everyone knew
fucking
back
full
then, Jared.
blast.
Jared, so many people knew about your big dick. Yeah. Why do you think I know about this big dick? Why do you think I talk about your big dick? Because I've been talking about your big dick since high school.
I don't believe you.
Do you want to fucking call up Jeremy?
no,
You want to call up Brad, Steve, Dylan?
no, because nobody's gonna remember that dumb shit.
Yo,
Only you
Dylan.
do.
Do you remember Jared's penis? You mean the 11.5-inch monster cock? Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
So the thing is, Jared has not told me any of these stories. Or if
Okay.
he has, I've forgotten.
Okay.
But I feel like he would have talked to me about a bear before.
I don't think he would have, because I think it's one of those things that escapes. Like, so here's the thing: we all have repressed memories, and I think that's what this might be. Like me coming to the realization, like 2 weeks ago. So I can't take naps. I cannot nap. Do you know why I cannot nap?
Why?
Because I have so much anxiety when I nap, I just can't relax. Do you know why that is? Because when I was 6, I fell asleep on a bus and missed my stop and had to ride the bus for 2.5 hours afterwards until my mom picked me up at a corner because I fucking fell asleep. So now I can't nap. That fucking unlocked a memory. So anything can fucking unlock a memory. So this motherfucker might have been like, yeah, we saw a bear, but it's nothing to him because he fucking ate crayons and lost as a
All right,
child.
I have my answer.
All right.
But we gotta say it at the
Hang
same
on.
time. Let's see.
Hang on. 'Cause I think, is there more than one question or is this just one question? You got multiple
I feel like
questions?
the multiple questions.
Okay. Okay, so it's like we're ding, 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 ding. So I think he's gonna lowball us in with the turkey one first, but we can have different answers.
Yeah, we can have different.
Okay. On the count of
It's a
three,
competition.
it's A, B, or C, right?
I'm very curious.
A, B,
Okay. On the count of 3. So 1, 2, 3, say it. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
1, 2, 3, B.
Fuck! Really?
So you're saying the
I thought you were gonna go with A.
No, I feel like Jared's accident prone.
yeah. So you're saying the handlebar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah.
yeah. My
Yeah.
girlfriend in 8th grade, we were walking with one of her friends in town, and I was gonna try to show up at like do like the stand up on the handlebar
yeah.
and like just try to do like a wheelie thing. There was a mailbox that was sticking out too far into the sidewalk area, not paying attention, and my handlebar smacked it. The bike turned and I flipped.
Oh,
And I woke
shit.
up with her standing over me with her friend, like, is he dead?
Yeah, see the
And then I
best.
still had to walk/ride home with what I'm pretty sure was an almost broken wrist.
Probably.
See, my logic was the bear. We would have talked about it before
I don't know.
because we talk about animals a lot.
You do kill a lot.
That
of
one's
things.
completely made up. C, on the other hand, was my Uncle Scott did that. He took his 22 and shot a turkey because there was a group of turkeys. He took one shot, missed, but then the one male in the group went the opposite direction, and then he nailed him in the head when he tried running back.
Nice.
That's all right.
That was at the end of the field, if you can remember the old house.
I
Not
do.
a short distance.
probably 30 yards at least, if not more.
More than that.
Anyway,
I'd say close to 100 yards.
all right.
Anyway,
I think so it's 1-1.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting you to say B. Okay.
when I was a child, when I was a young boy,
And I was a young boy.
Um,
That silver ball. Go ahead.
I once saw Bride of Chucky
Uh-huh.
on TV.
Uh-huh.
My mother caught me, told me to stop, but I just simply waited for her to go back to bed. I saw that when it like first aired on TV, so I was probably like, fuck, 6, 7, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Scenario number 2.
Uh-huh.
Just the Bride of Chucky thing because the whole doll's fucking. Scenario number 2. I once found I don't know how to describe that, porn CD tape. I don't know how else to describe it by what it was because it wasn't
A porn CD tape.
yeah, when I was like 4 and had already kind of learned about sex from some of the other kids at school. Yeah,
Same.
I'm not even like by kindergarten. They had older siblings and they were like, "Hey, did
Yeah,
you
I
guys
knew
hear
what
about
sex
blah blah
was in
blah?" And,
kindergarten.
yeah, so when I heard that CD
And I
tape, I
took
started
first
putting
grade
2 and 2
twice,
together.
So like,
You ever heard of a bukkake? Not now, Mr. Nelson.
okay. That's real quick. Was that the end of scenario 2?
Yes,
I have a friend who's done that. She was
and
like-
just
I was
to,
about to say which side.
just to
She-
raise the
Mm,
stakes.
more
3.
higher than bukkake.
nothing like a good bukkake, huh?
I don't like coming on someone's face
Yeah, I know.
in general.
It's weird.
Number 3, and I don't know if Anthony remembers
Standing
this.
shoulder to shoulder to the guy coming.
Number 3, all these are plausible,
Uh-huh.
Uh huh.
but number 3,
Sex with your mom. Got it.
no, definitely not my mom. I physically hurt my little sister when I was a child by complete accident, but then was banned from my home for about a month.
Oh fuck that!
Even
is-
though it was an accident, and it was a 100% accident because of how badly she got hurt. I was literally banned from my house. And I was only a child, so I didn't understand why I was staying at my grandmother's for like a month. The first 2 were
Okay.
kind of innocent, and then I'm like,
Uh,
curveball.
So what was scenario B?
Scenario B was that at only 4 years old, I found
Okay, the
this like
the
sex.
porn.
It's like a sex CD thing because it wasn't like a videotape, but it was like sexy whatever, and it was weird. Something my mother had stored
Don't
way
jerk off
away.
Instructions.
But then it helped me piece together 2 and 2 of what sex overall was.
Um,
What was A?
Bride of Chucky at a young age.
Yeah, which had 2
Yeah,
dolls
that's-
fucking.
Anatomically correct dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Now the problem is, all 3 of these are very possible.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Um,
They are. They're all possible with me.
I think I've heard this one before, but I think I've heard 2 of them before. But I don't know. I think both of these stories have happened, but I think it's the details that Jared is lying about.
So he hurt his sister on purpose.
Or
What the fuck?
yeah,
And he found it. No, that's his sex tape from when he was 4 years
yeah,
old.
exactly. It's like there's some stuff that's very possible that he's heard the story.
He didn't find it. He bought it off of like a 5th grader for like $4 and a thing of applesauce.
And he only had VCRs at home, so he
Yeah.
could only look at the picture of the
Yeah,
woman
he's
going
got to
like,
hold it up to the light and run the reel through there to see. Yeah.
fuck.
Do you have
Okay,
your answer?
I think I have mine. I
Okay.
don't know if I like it.
Okay.
All right,
The count of 3. Ready?
1,
1, 2,
2, 3.
A. Fucking really? God damn it!
So you're both saying Bride of Chucky.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Let's see.
It was C.
Yeah, that's what
It was C.
I'm like, it's one of the 2.
I should have.
I
guessed
was roughhousing on my bed, like in my room, just doing my own thing. But like, I was like rocking back and forth in a way
C. Yeah.
because I was so young. Because Jaden was maybe 4 at the time.
Yeah,
like
Jaden,
3 or 4,
she's-
maybe not even. She was young.
She's 6 years younger than us, right?
yeah, she was maybe 3 or 4, somewhere around there. Like she was a little toddler.
Yeah.
But she had snuck into my room like she liked to do all the time.
Yep. Did even when we were in high school.
And I had my legs up, kind of like you're doing like a plank on your shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
because like we were doing things like that in gym, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I could hold that for a while, whatever. I was just goofing off. But like, I didn't know she had come in, so like, I went to put my legs back down, and I smacked her in the face. She fell off my bed and broke her collarbone. Just completely
Yeah.
broke her collarbone.
I remember So what? The Bride of Chucky. Has this happened? Was it a different movie?
It was the same movie, different details.
Okay, I'm about to say I swear I've heard the Bride of Chucky thing, but I've also heard that you've accidentally hurt Jaden. But
Mike's taking a piss.
yeah, I was wondering why he's peeing in that one and then not that one. But then I remembered.
Yeah, you remembered? Yeah.
This bleh.
Um.
I didn't want to say
No,
anything, but it got in my eye, my vomit. It really fucking stung for half a second there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You all right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
fine. That's probably why my eyes were pink.
So yeah, so I broke her collarbone, and then I think it was like right after that healed, or no, she was still in her her little sling. She fell up the stairs because if you remember, they'll have the carpeting, whatever. She slipped on the carpet and just bashed her front teeth through the bottom of her lip. They super glued it at first. They did a glue job, and then she came home, went to do something, hit her chin, and it split again. So she's got a nice scar across the bottom of her, underneath her lips, where she.
Well, that's called
ripped.
the second blowjob hole. It's called.
Well, then they had to do stitches. They put 2 stitches in because they're like, I don't know how she broke the glue, and they're like, she's just a tomboy. She does not stop roughing. They're like, she has a broken fucking collarbone. She's still roughing around and breaking her fucking chin.
Yeah. No, Jared, I remember those stairs because when we filmed our movie, with fucking Seth running up the stairs, me running backwards with a camera. I remember those stairs. I remember how many takes it took because we kept fucking tripping.
That's something. That's a fun. Did we ever do anything with the second Gladiator movie?
No. I have it on an SD drive somewhere in this house.
You need to find it. You need to find it. I would love to see what actually became of that. Anyway,
a lot of the files became corrupted, unfortunately.
So no, the Bride of Chucky just changed details. Actually, the second one I also changed details. It was a sex CD thingy. It was a Rob Zombie thing he did. I think it was called Sexy Swinging Sounds of Blah Blah Blah. But it wasn't music. It was something experimental he did. But that really helped me just piece 2 and 2 together. But no, so I was breaking my sister's collarbone. I was my grandmother came picked me up when the ambulance was there, and then I wasn't allowed to come home for a while. Nobody believed me what happened, and Jaden was too young to really explain what happened. So
no, I remember finding porn in Jared's room. Boy, when Jared's like, all right, I'm gonna go do something. I'm like, all right. Take your time. He had Hustlers.
That's fine.
I did.
Thank God none of the pages were crusty.
Nope,
he didn't come on the pictures.
Nope.
He had more respect for the ladies than that.
I did.
Yep.
No,
Plus
I had
then
Hustler, Playboys, some random one-off ones. They were just in the garage. My stepdad just kind of hid them there, and I found them. They came on.
What a sad world that we live in now that no one has a stack of porn that they can just stumble
Speaking
across.
of those porns,
Oh,
funny you bring that up. Scenario 1,
all right.
my stepdad finding that porn collection, threw it in the big dumpster because he always rented the big dumpsters, and then lit it on fire and made me watch because fuck you, you're not allowed to have my shit. 2, when working on the house, when we built our original house that I grew up in, we had tires holding down tarps on part of the floor because it rained and we hadn't finished the roof yet. So when we were taking all that off, when I rolled one of the tires out, a wire was sticking out and gave me this scar here because the wire kind of dug in and then almost pulled me off the roof. Or C, I once jumped off the roof of the garage and almost broke my ankle.
How old were you when this happened?
7.
7. Okay. What color were your underwear?
Brown afterward.
Sure.
Yeah. But I say if he comes up with an answer, he's lying. So porn on fire, scar, or break your ankle. No. Jason is an asshole, and I can definitely see him burning porn. But would he burn his own porn?
Yeah, because Jared had
Yeah. Would he?
I don't know.
Because Michael's correct. It was his. And then I just kind of found it.
And then you busted the nuts to the same girl.
Man, I had like a Carmen Electra original. It was like taking a time
Bet he
machine.
regrets it now. Probably worth some money.
Oh yeah, some of those would have been worth a lot of money. They had like he had like an anniversary edition of like Pamela Anderson before.
Anniversary.
But no, it was an anniversary whatever Playboy Pamela Anderson edition and a Hustler edition one, but it was before she got with Tommy Lee, so it was like that like the prime time Pamela.
What was the second one that he said?
I got the scar from The Wire.
Right.
Yeah,
pulled
this
up the
little
roof.
scar here.
I have mine.
I have
Just a
mine.
thick scar.
I think we're just gonna separate.
Yeah, I think
All
we're gonna
right,
do this.
Jared, count us down.
3, 2, 1. Jokey time. A and C.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wrong.
Okay.
He did throw them all out in the dumpster and made me carry them out to the dumpster.
They didn't burn them.
No, it
He
was
went-
actually it was raining, so he knew that they would just get
He
completely
went
trashed.
back and got them afterwards. Just didn't.
I did save 2 of them, but most of them were just drenched.
Yeah.
C.
Sounds like something you would do, actually. Yeah.
Because I feel like Jason wouldn't light something on fire, and I have not heard a story from that scar.
Yeah. I did actually get cut by a tire doing that, and that did actually happen. But it's not that scar.
It's on his ass.
No, it's actually on my hands. I'd have to try to remember where.
It's not this scar. Oh wait,
No,
Right.
it's not, because it was deeper than that. It's a different scar on one of my hands. But yeah, let's see.
I'm just fixing my Superman curl.
He's gonna go after this. He's gonna go rinse off real quick.
Yeah. So one more.
Yep.
When I was a child.
Speaking of, there's
Children.
Children.
outside. Get the paintball gun. Only one of them was wearing a helmet. We're riding their bike.
Well,
I'm not aiming for
learn a
that
lesson.
one. Wear your helmet.
Terrible,
It's
Anthony.
fine.
I watched Forrest Gump so much as a child that I melted a VHS tape. 2, I watched Lion King so much as a child that my parents had to go buy a new VHS tape before I burned it out. Or 3, my first experience sexually wasn't until I was 18. Which this one is easier if you guys remember, but you guys pick on me so much, I don't know if you actually remember the little details anymore, as you've made up your own things as you've gone along all these years.
I have mine.
2 of these are correct.
Two of them.
2 of them.
Two of them. Well, I know
2
which
of them
two.
are real.
Can I just say which one's wrong?
No,
Are
no.
we guessing which one's wrong?
I mean,
Yeah, we'll go with one wrong.
Which one's wrong?
All right. 3, 2, 1, B.
Wow.
I think you would talk about the Lion King like this motherfucker and never shut up about it if you actually burnt out a VHS tape of it. And I think we've talked about Forrest Gump enough on this podcast to know that I know you really like Forrest Gump and the whole 18 thing. I do remember us having a conversation about it because Mike's a fucking piece of shit. So
And I remember the Forrest Gump thing. You told me that in high school, and I've never forgotten.
You're wrong, though. Close. There's only a key detail in the first story. So the first story is wrong. I did not melt and destroy the VHS tape. It just got really, really worn down, and my
thought
parents
that-
just did not want to replace it
I
because
thought
they
you were being-
refused to hear Forrest Gump on
Fair.
repeat.
I thought you were being hyperbolistic.
Lion King did happen. My uncle actually had to go buy a new Lion King because I just kept watching it when I was a little kid.
okay,
And C is correct as well. Yeah.
you probably should take care of that sorbet, huh? That's fine. I remember us having that conversation. I think
See,
we were all
you
talking-
guys make fun of me so much.
Everything was
I don't
like-
know if you would remember the littler details like that
I
anymore.
remember that one.
Yeah, well, the reason why, Jared, you can't use weapons upon high schoolers is very illegal. So you laying that pipe down would have killed someone.
So fucking good.
He came out the womb, and the doctor went, "Damn, he's got 3 legs. Why is the third one longer?"
His cock developed fully before his brain did. Oh, shit, that's fucking funny. Oh, that's fantastic.
But anyway, guys, to wrap up, Anthony took the one chip challenge and
Died. Had an allergic
Oh, it was
reaction almost
terrible.
immediately.
Video version may disappear. May have to get an edit of some kind because Anthony died really fucking hard.
I was fucking.
I wasn't expecting you to die like that.
No.
Honestly, I wasn't. I was expecting the pain and suffering I was getting,
Yeah.
but the fact that my body had such a visceral.
Oh, it
angry reaction.
immediately had a visceral reaction.
Fucking hate
I
it.
think we should cut that and put that on the channel as its own little bit, so I can also share it with people. Be like, look what happened to me.
Yeah, that'd probably end up happening. But then we also, update just to make sure everyone knows. Odd Chat will not be in October. And also, while I'm thinking of Oddtober stuff.
Or Optum.
Well, more Oddtober. We had kind of talked about doing like horror movie stuff because Michael doesn't do horror.
Yeah.
Typically do horror. I think that the first show of October, depending, maybe we have to switch it to a different day. Make it. Well, no, because I'll be in town. Well, no, because you work. Because it'd be a Monday.
Or I work
Yeah.
every Monday through Friday.
So depending, I think we should start off October with the fan voted idea show, which would be the Island of Dr. Moreau.
Okay.
Simply because that movie, as much as it's
Jim
supposed to be a
Goodwin.
horror movie, it's just so
Badly made.
fucking badly, goofily made. And I've heard podcasts that went over like the behind the scenes of why that movie was so bad, and the behind the scenes is fucking crazier than
Because
anything
Marlon
they did in that
Brando's a
movie.
terrible actor.
Well, Marlon Brando was a selfish, like greedy person.
Yeah.
So like they had a hell of a time just getting him to come out of his fucking trailer for the movie. Like he hated being on set. Val Kilmer was like apparently like drunk the entire fucking time. Like him being drunk in that movie apparently was not much acting because that's just how he was on set.
All
and
right, we
being
gotta
a
write
dick.
in fucking Val Kilmer's character being drunk again.
Yeah, that's really what I've heard is like Val Kilmer didn't get along with anybody else, and Brando thought he was on a higher pedestal than ever. Like that whole movie set was fucked. So yeah, I think we might start off October on that, just to get the ball rolling and do things like that, like for like Oddtober, Autumn. I think we're just gonna bounce back and forth between horror movies, you and me, like, and basically walking Michael through them.
We'll bring you through some history. I think
Yeah, walk down nostalgia lane.
Night of the Living Dead,
Ooh,
the Romero first zombie movie, really.
first zombie movie.
I feel like that would be a good like history for a horror
Anthony,
movie.
you know what you should.
I have that too.
You know what you should give a watch at some point, or try to find
Zombie
at some
strippers,
point. Hack the Living Dead,
Hack the Living Dead.
because it's the funniest joke possibly ever done.
I don't know. Zombie Strippers was pretty funny when Gemma Jameson takes a fucking billiard balls and puts them in her vagina and shoots it at people.
Well, Hack the Living Dead is Tony from Cinemassacre. He runs Hack the Movies, his own show, does like his own thing. A while ago, he had done Hack the Living Dead, where he just like green screened himself basically into the Living Dead. So Night of the Living Dead. So like his ongoing joke to people now is whenever they try to bash him on that, he's like, well, some people said that some of those shots they saw were the best horror zombie film scenes they've ever seen. And then they have to explain to people like what he did. They're like, that's why it's not what he did. Like, but it is funny. But no, so I think that's how that's going to work. Start with Island of Dr. Moreau, go from there. I don't know. You and me watch a ton of horror-esque things, so it'll be a mixed bag. But hopefully y'all enjoy it. It'll be a mix-up for everything.
We'll bring our favorites. We can bring our least favorite. Oh God,
yeah. I have some least favorites. But yeah, and then also keep your eyes out with
it's a boy.
instead of Odd Chat. I may very well put out an episode or two with the mini season. So but really for the mini season, before anywhere else, obviously, is going to go to Patreon, the patreon.com/podcastn. Catch it all there first. And you know, just check it out in general. Anthony has shows up a week ahead of time, usually around a week ahead of time.
Usually, we might have to reschedule that just because recording on Mondays as opposed to Fridays. That way, I'm not by myself.
That's fair. I don't have a problem with that.
One of these days, we might record 2 episodes just so I can get a week ahead,
That's fair.
but not today.
And Michael also has shows on there we put up early. You get them usually a couple weeks ahead of each one.
Typically, I send you a month in advance.
Okay, a month in advance.
Yeah.
But other than that, guys, Anthony, where can they find you?
They can find me at CLT_sandwich at Inferno Frenzy and probably on the shitter later today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, CLT Sandwich, a podcast where we go over cryptids, legends, tall tales. We just did some urban legends. That was last week's episode, and this week's episode is going to be a secret because we're recording it right after this one, but that'll be out next Wednesday, which is this Wednesday. So 2 days.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Michael, where can they find you?
You can find us at Beetle_cast on Twitter and every other Thursday, wherever you find your podcasts at. And the worst nostalgia trip ever taken.
Yes.
So,
God damn it.
yep.
Anyway, guys, thank you. Stay odd. Wish Anthony better health.
Yeah.
And goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.